Okay, we're back with another Black History blast from the past figure. Okay, so free Frank McWorter, entrepreneurial emancipator. Born enslaved in the embryonic land of the free, while America was fighting for freedom in 1777, Frank McWorter was born as a slave on a South Carolina plantation. His mother, Judah, had been abducted from West Africa, and his father was his mother's owner, George McWorter. George purchased a farm in Kentucky in 1795 and moved Frank and other slaves to develop the new plantation. He later worked out a deal to lease out Frank's labor to other settlers in the area. The settlers got cheap labor. McWorter got additional income on top of the free labor he still required Frank to do for him. Fortunately, Frank was allowed to earn and have some of the money. It was during these years that Frank married a slave from another plantation named Lucy in 1799. They had several children and desired freedom for their family. Frank used his savings to buy a saltpeter, potassium nitrate mine and did a lot of mining himself. He multiplied his wealth during the War of 1812 because saltpeter was necessary for gunpowder. Frank was able to buy Lucy's freedom in 1817 for $800. She was pregnant with their son, Squire, making this child the first freeborn family member. Frank bought his own freedom 2 years later for $800 and renamed himself Free Frank. Free Frank and Lucy continued to work hard to buy freedom for 16 children and grandchildren. It cost them $14,000, which would be more than $325,000 today. They shouldn't have had to buy freedom, but no price was too high for family. Free Frank, Lucy, and Squire moved to Illinois so they could live in a free state. They adopted the last name McWorter and bought enough land to divide it and sell lots for others to build on. This became an international town that Free Frank called New Philadelphia. It was one of the first towns in America established by African Americans. It was thought to be a stop on the Underground Railroad and is now a National Historic Landmark. And that is the story about Free Frank McWorter.